is also the lifestyle aspect. The way we want to live our life in one part of the world affects people in another part of the world. Now, when people want to have more and more and more motor cars, they need many tires, right?
Yes.
And tires are made out of rubber. Where do you get the rubber from? Much of the rubber for the United States and Europe comes from Malaysia. So Malaysia stops growing food and grows more rubber because they get a better export rate. So when they grow more rubber, it helps America and Europe and other countries to have more cars, but it means less food in Mexico.
In Mexico?
I'm sorry, and in
Why?
Malaysia. In Malaysia. In Malaysia. So there is a connection. The world that we live in today is very connected. Policies of one country affect the other. Lifestyle choices in one country affects the other. And if we as people of the world, if we are to survive, we need to take our environment seriously. Our development projects cannot be based only on economic development. They have to take the earth seriously. Okay, I had a question from our friend who wanted to know a little more about caste in India. Would the others like me to talk about that? Would you like me to talk about caste in India? Yes. Okay. How many castes are there, for those of you who have read about it? First of all, the word caste, can you tell me where it comes from?
No.
Well, it comes from the Portuguese, the word casta.
Okay.
Okay? Many years ago, it came to us from the northwestern side of the country. The word casta. Now, why were castes as an idea introduced in different parts of the world? It was introduced because somebody decided that it will be good to structure society in a particular way. That some people do work X. But the problem was, they made some people do only some kind of work, and they made other people do only some other kinds of work. And they put a value to it. So they said, there is the first group in India, and they're called the Brahmins. The Brahmins. Can you say that word? Brahmin?
Brahmin.
Yeah. So they said the Brahmin, he is the person who should be the teacher. He is the person who can teach us about the law. He is the person who can teach us about God. So they said, he comes from the head. The Brahmin comes from the head. Then they said, in every society, you need soldiers. You need warriors, you need kings. And they come from the arms, because in the old days we fought with swords.